Ah.
Yeah.
You can sit anywhere. Woo! It's a lot of movement and energy. So welcome to the retreat. People are coming and going and leaving, and Kate just got on and she's driving home. She left, I don't know what time that woman left. She was called by Spirit to leave at like 4 a.m. or something. I heard the gate go.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
so
she's been driving for 5 hours.
She's been driving for 5 hours. So just inviting us into a major, big, collective, yummy breath. Yeah. Whew. There's Kate. I gotta look into this direction. That's really
I'll slide over by. I can't see you.
the heat. So you guys wanna? Oh, there's the heat. Heat.
Right, we can turn the computer just a tidbit.
Oh,
Just a tid.
we're just settling in.
And then we'll hit record. Oh yeah, we were not getting wows at all.
There we go. Now we got her.
You are a vision.
We miss you. Hello, lovely Cassandra.
Glenn and Marion are leaving, but we're going to get them to come wave hello. So this is post-retreat reflections from the good of the whole retreat. And just settling into this connective tissue of the whole. Inviting Cassandra, for those of you here who don't know Cassandra, give a wave, Cassandra. We're going to do this on this call. There's Cassandra, grandmother Cassandra in Texas, and Denama in Oregon. Kate,
South Dakota.
our sister, beautiful sister. Wow. So in this opportunity to come to our good of the whole retreat, it's still happening. You're a part of it. It's not over, and it's never over. This sensation, this felt sense of beauty and love and reflection and movement, constant change, and how to be inside of that calm, that love. So let's just take a few moments and just rest in the movement. And this sense of the new year, this new day here, it just was so beautiful. Waking up to this glorious sun and the wind, this warm wind, sun rising over the lake. And they weren't starlings, I'm not sure what they were, but these hordes of thousands and thousands of birds just undulating and moving on the horizon of the lake, all in common unity. So we're coming here this morning to really feel that sense of connection and embodiment of our wholeness. We are in the becoming. We have arrived. I'm just inviting you into the space with us. State of loving presence. It is a present. Welcome, Sharon and Karen. So, in essence, what's moving in the field is this sense of feeling incredibly valued, connected, and whole. In deep honorment of each other in such a profound way, where we're stretching and expanding into being able to embrace the whole within each one. Really feel the magnificence and intelligence of this field. So the invitation again is just to keep in this level of reverence and allow the revelations, that essence, that quality of this voice of the whole to come forward. It's really all we are. It's really the essence of good of the whole, that sense of belonging, that sense of acceptance and remembrance of the truth of who we are and what's moving us all into this state of being, of whole being within this whole world view. And if you can just breathe and feel this toroidal field that's enveloping us all, wherever you are. We are one, and this is the beginning of the week of at one mint. And we could say in the Jewish holidays, but for me, who was Jewish and never really practiced any, or even knew, even to this morning, talking to Marian, this sense of understanding each other to the depths of our being, that we're in this soul remodeling. It's been really some of the key words here. We're in this remodeling, this soul modeling, stepping deeper into our soul collective purposing. So exciting. So exciting. And we're going to get to hear from the people here, and Sharon, and some of you have been with us on the calls. Not so much the story, but the essence of the true story of the nature of life itself. And it's been so beautiful. Okay, I'm just going to share this. So we ended this retreat, or the closing of the retreat, or the closing of the opening of the next phase at this beautiful, in this beautiful fairy ring, this tree that is, you can imagine, this huge, huge, huge trunk that encompasses 7 trees within it. And inside, you can walk inside and be inside of its root systems. It's the womb of the mother. We're inviting you into that space here with us. And looking up, as far as you can see, were these branches just expanding. And we know that the roots, no matter what, are twice as much as those branches expanding. So being held in the root system of the mother. And the mother is saying, yes, yes. This evolution of consciousness that we're fostering together. All the elementals, the earth divas and spirits are with us, supporting us always. And we can trust. And I feel that that's really this, what's been happening here is this deepening of trust to allow this inner global heart voice to come forward with clarity and truth and wisdom. And where there's that rocking, or where we don't feel comfortable, is that place of, what do we call it, tension?
Revelation.
No, creative tension.
Creative tension. That we are strong enough that we can hold that whenever any one of us feels a little wobbly. But that we're always coming back to that place of center. So let's just breathe with that this morning. Really feeling our roots connected to that tree, to all of the ancients, to the vast field of the Akash, and being informed by the living DNA of life itself. And here on this call, on this Global Heart Resonance call, we get to inform the field as well. We get to inform each other. So as we open this morning, there is no bell. There's no bell, and I'm not going to go like that. But we're going to just honor the spaciousness and the opportunity to allow this field of coherence to build and lift us up and link us up and connect us. So I am going to invite the people who are here to just begin the sharing of into the field, and keeping it to 1 to 2 minutes, and taking and honoring that pause, and then it's open to everyone. In fact, it's really open to everyone, so that we'll just allow that to open. And because we're all sitting here, we have to be really fine-tuned to the field itself to feel who is that next voice, what that wants to express as one. In that state of full understanding, love, and compassion. With that, I'm completely complete and whole, and we'll put this beautiful talking stick into the center of our circle.
And Kate in South Dakota here feels inclined to pick it up because I got to be in that beautiful fairy circle, and have really kind of been immersed in. I regret that after and so all here we all huddled in the roots among these 7 cottonwood roots. I thought she was about 320 years old, and how short a story that tells. But we toned in there, and then I regret that we didn't really hold hands around her, and the caterpillar that came to Oriana in the striations, big striations of just light and dark, the caterpillar, to give it a beautiful send-off with us wrapped with our arms around the tree, as I felt group 1's vision was us holding hands around Mato Tipala, singing in the cadence of the Close Encounters, Mato Tipala, and tell this new story of how we have deceived by naming things over time, of how our ways are not serving us anymore. And I know the words will be spoken by others much more good in me. So I would love to be there in the room with you once again, where I almost wish we'd have started with the wave. We started with the wave, and then we said, remember the wave? Let's do it again, because it was like a tropical feeling. And I thought about it because the stars are nice. I sat and watched the stars for a while. But it was too windy to ride the bike, and I'd already loaded her up. And Spirit got me through the road construction. So I'll go off video and be in my porch in probably 20 minutes and just so honor you all. It was so wonderful to be in the presence of you all, and what we will learn from each other and inspire from each other, and emerging. I'm singing with you all.
Oh. We love you, Kate.
We love you.
Happy travels, Kate.
That's our Kate.
That's our Zoom card for the day.
Our Zoom card.
Well, I'll jump in and just say that this is Glenn.
Can you hear him?
Can you hear me okay? So this coming together like this is just a remembrance, a reminder of remembering of remembering of our collective body, our collective capacities, our collective consciousness, our collective intuitions and emergences, and our collective guidance teams that are up there, out there, not up there, they're out there. Our archangels and guides, and all having a big old party on their side and supporting us and emerging all that flows through and in and out, and we just had a really immersive time of gathering and exploring and remembering who we are and what we're here to do. So, thanks for all of you guys for holding the circle around us.
And feeling. I've had that feeling. So many huge, deep feelings. New threshold reached.
So mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. We'll see you all in Kauai one day.
Off we go.
Come in here.
Oh, you are? Say something. Just share. You can have a quick share.
Oh, it was so great. Just created just a little mischief. And this beautiful, beautiful space with such loveliness and such fun and play and depth of spirit and feeling. Yes, here, to all the universality of feeling here and now. Many blessings and praises.
For those of you who haven't met, this is Wowza. And we're in the Wowza. And we're sending her off with Glenn and Marian.
Are you leaving too?
This is Heinz, and I want to say, I just came to me, happy birthday. I don't know why I say that. I want to say happy birthday. And I see you, Kate, happy birthday to you. It was so fun to have you here, and I miss you. Suddenly you're off. I miss you. And something is born here. I feel that. Something is born here. A new intimacy at a higher level. That is what I sense and what I go for. So we are merging at a higher level and we burst again in that baby. I don't know why it comes to me. I want to say happy birthday. And as is the new year for the Jewish also, and I'm German. So I did a lot of work with the Holocaust to heal that all. Collectively, I was not involved personally, but collectively. So I felt sometimes when I was healing that I was Jewish, even though I don't have any genes Jewish, but I felt the grieving of the Jewish, which is also the grieving of the German. The perpetrators have similar grieving to do as the victims. So yes, that is the birth. In my case now, the Jewish and the German. Yes, my dear Marian. My dear beloved Marian.
One more hug.
German and Jewish. Oh, thank you all.
Thank you, Shelley. Safe travel.
No way. No way. Look at
Oh,
that.
wow.
For those who can't see on the screen, Kate is driving and she's showing us this gigantic rainbow as she screenshot it.
Yeah. Rainbow. A full rainbow.
Right? rising
Whoa.
and rising.
Wow.
Like
Double one. Double
rainbow.
full rainbow.
Kate, go back. We're going to screenshot it. Try to get the whole thing right. A little
got
bit
it. Almost,
more.
almost, keep going.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Oh.
No, tell it one more time.
One more time,
One
Kate.
more
We're going
time.
to screenshot it. Oh, darn it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let us
One
screenshot it. Here
left
we go.
today.
A little bit more.
A little bit
We
more.
only got half of it.
Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going.
1, 2, 3.
Beautiful.
I think I
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
got it.
Double
Double
rainbow.
rainbow.
Yes.
Right,
Wow.
rising
Oh,
and
yeah.
You know,
rising.
you could actually raise your camera a little bit, take the highway out, and get the whole thing.
All right, I can't.
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That's been our time together.
Yes.
That's amazing.
So to add to that is when we were completing our journey together for the 3 days and coming out of the tree and everybody was walking back, I was sort of the one at the end was sort of herding cats, so to speak, and looked up, and the picture for today, that heart cloud, that was what the universal love of that Mother Gaia gave back to us, was that heart cloud. So, and now a rainbow, double rainbow.
Wow.
I just want to pull on that, following that thread of German and Jewish, and at one minute, something shifted so deeply inside of me because I grew up Jewish, but it was not anything that I took on in my body or in my life or in my practice. And my mother has been texting me, you must not know, it's Rosh Hashanah, you must not know. It's the beginning of the 10 days of atonement, but at one mint, moving into Yom Kippur. And what I received this morning was really about this place of come from as a community and as a collective to first ourselves and then to each other, this place of, if I've ever hurt or harmed you, if I've ever created that thread that has exposed you to that felt sense of pain or discomfort, that ho'onopono, please forgive me. Please forgive us. And to use this as a time, as a sense of, when we're just showered with the rain of love, of light, of energy, which we all receive, to hold that today and every day, to remember and remind each other, that this is, to me, the pathway of wholeness, and it's the pathway, in my experience, to freedom. That deep, deep release that's being held in the collective, the deep, deep pain that's being held in the mother's body. That we have this opportunity through our love, through our light, through our response ability, our capacity to be present. We have this, we can send that to each other and remind each other that this is our at one mint. And I'm holding that as a journey that I can personally take from this day on. I've asked Linda to text me every day just as that reminder, and that each one of us can carry that in the field, hold it. So I'm holding complete, and I pass the talking stick.
I pick up the talking stick. The gift of being together this few days, grounding deeper in the loving. It has brought me this soul modeling role as the as I am deeply connected to Gaia as the Divine Mother. That its role has always been nurturing its children. And I take that on with so much pleasure, remembering that I am one of the children as well, to keep nurturing and staying in that loving for the good of the whole. I am whole and complete.
So, John here, I'll speak up next. What a gift to see all of you, all of our compadres of the heart in this glorious full circle, represented beautifully by that rainbow, that double rainbow. We did so much this weekend, and it shifted in such a beautiful way because of all of the open hearts that came together. And we had the opportunity, I'll speak for myself, I really got to deal with my ego in this, which I thought I had forgotten that I didn't have one anymore. No, that's just a joke. But I really found my edges because of the love, and was able to move from my separation of, this is what I think, well, I already know this, hey, I could do it better, and just sat in the exquisite field of love that was held in this container by these wonderful people. In doing so, I got to shift and understand more of my gifts and talents and come to terms with, it's time for me to act with that. And the incredible gift of, I'm gonna say, instead of leadership, I'm gonna say stewards, as a steward of the whole. And the closer I get to allowing myself to live in the field, the more I take incredible, ecstatic responsibility for doing the best I can for the good of the whole. And with that, we've been able to, as a group, start to really put this love that we have, and it's so great again to see all of you, because it's kind of like I'm home now, watching on my own TV, all our beautiful people. But the thing I just want to, I'll finish with, is that we all have the opportunity to be informed and inform, and hone our capacity to inform, because this incredible gift is rippling throughout our universe. And I'm so grateful that you guys are there, and that we're here, and we're all one together in order to move that energy of love, complete and whole.
This is Cassandra. I'm in Central Texas. I am so with you. And Shelley, if it's okay, I don't have words. I just want to hum and anchor this moment in time. I invite anyone who wants to hum to do it. It vibrates throughout our physicality, but it also extends out into our auric and then further into the etheric realms. So I offer you this from the heart of my heart. Aho mitaku yasun.
This is Oriana, and that beautiful toning. Can you hear me? Sorta? Okay. Well, your toning took me right back to the magical tree and our fairy ring and our ceremony. And along the way, just as we were entering the fairy ring, a little caterpillar crawled up into my hand, and it was this beautiful, fuzzy, black and orange caterpillar, and it came crawling up and was part of our ceremony. And as we released it backward, where he came from, it occurred to me what stories he would tell. And they would be sort of the same stories that I have to tell. I don't know, I was minding my own business when all of a sudden I felt really drawn to something that was happening that felt really magical. And I don't know, I just kind of one more step and whoosh, I got picked up by these beings. And whoa, and they were like, oh, well, I don't know, but I was flying. Well, no, I didn't have wings yet, but I know I'm supposed to fly. Yeah, and I was flying, and we were all gathered together in this beautiful ceremony, and oh, I could feel the love. Whoa, and they were all blessing the planet and the world, and all this love was flowing in. Whoa, and suddenly I could feel how much the world loved the love. Whoa, and I know I'm supposed to fly. Yeah, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get those wings. And as soon as I get back on the ground, I'm talking to the cloud people to send a great big heart to say thank you. Yeah. Such is the transformation we have been talking about, the caterpillar and the butterfly, the whole weekend. And so to have the caterpillar come and know, yep, I'm supposed to fly. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get those wings. That's the transformation I have felt this week, and bring that to offer to all of you, along with that heart in the clouds. And I am complete and whole.
So can we ask a question?
Sure.
Questions. How were your meals? What was breakfast, lunch, and dinner like?
Oh, come on, we've eaten very well.
Did you all cook together, or how did that go?
So I can weave that in, so let's everybody breathe. Part of what has been happening here is a real shedding and a letting go of the constraints to be able to expand into our greater wholeness and allow things to shift. So in that question coming into the group, you know, every aspect of what was, you know, to us possibly in the past, it's just that expression of wholeness. And for me, the food
and the cleanup and the preparation was done within that container. So it had to be none less than gorgeous and beautiful, healthy and intuitive. And the very end of it was that Kevin, Julie's husband, who really never participates in any of this, other than taking us out in the boat and flying in the water, which didn't happen this time, made us an incredibly beautiful Nebraska dinner, gorgeous, and made in these big milk cans. And to be really honest, when those milk cans got poured out into their containers and placed on the table, you can see that big countertop where we ate every day. It was like it was pouring the abundance of our love, pouring the abundance of his heart into the field with us. And the evolution was of that he actually participated in a heart wave process after we had totally completed, and through laughter and love and hilariousness, really tapped into that field of love that is being expressed through us and as us. So that cultivating that ethos of wholeness was in the food, it was in the cleanup, it was in the preparation, and it brings us to this moment.
Okay.
Better than that.
That's good. So, were there any challenges? If you don't want to answer that, that's okay.
So Victoria, so one of the things that we really played with was, and everybody else, not just Victoria, sorry, just want to bring that. So there were challenges in every moment for us as individuals, for us as a community, challenge to express the truth of who you be and of your experience. There was challenges of uncomfortability when things got presented that were edgy around money. All of it came in, all of it was challenge, but that challenge was an opportunity. And what we took on as a whole in the terms of the imaginal cells is that what was arising was the mature cells, the new cells, the edges, the uncomfortability. They were able to dissipate and be transmuted because we as a collective community got to experience what it was like to hold it, in the past, maybe some of us, I'll speak for myself, would just go, I'm out of here. This is too much. I didn't ask for this, but we did all recognize that we did ask for this. We are asking to hold the whole. So in that way, specifically you can call different people, but in this group right now, to know that, we collectively held the love, held the loving, and Stacy really brought that in, this, and all of us, this loving container became very substantiated in this field. So I pass the talking stick. I'm whole and complete.
This is Julie. I'll pick up the talking stick. As we're talking about the love and the food and the field and the self-organizing, and Shelley says, and I'm whole and complete. And I was just full and complete the entire time. I was in this peculiar place of being so satiated and full, not needing a thing. And the beauty of the creative tension, creative friction. When Shelley said there was challenges, I don't even see them as challenges individually, collectively. It was as if we continued to hold as the layers emerged, as the voice amplified, as the creative friction invited us into deeper more wholeness, more wholeing, more humaning together. And it just felt like to me that they weren't challenges, and those moments were held in such a beautiful, creative space. And I'm going to give credit to Shelley holding that in process for the whole, guiding that, and being totally in tuned to that, listening for that, and holding it, and tending. It was like we each played this role in this collective field, and yeah, Shelley was like the central nervous system that kept the pulse, kept checking in, and when that creative friction would come forward, Shelley gentled it and held it, and the whole organism could respond. And she wasn't the only one, because the whole organism responded, and I'm talking in process, not talking, trying to exclude anyone, because it was really exquisite. And I just want to give a shout out to the magic of the field. We were taken on a journey that we didn't create. And we were taken on a path that we didn't prepare for, or mark in the landscape. We showed up and we were retreated. We retreated and retreated, and we created a space, and we were humaning. We were humaning, or Alexander, I said that, Irvin. Alexander Laszlo brought in that term of humaning, being that human as a verb. So I just really am in a deep place of gratitude and still in that fullness. Linda Lou there kept saying, how do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel? And it's like, I'm still deepening into that. It's just, there hasn't been a start or a stop. So with that, I continue to be full and whole and complete.
Hi, this is June, and Linda and I are driving back to the airport and listening as best as we can on the phone, and I'm still cradled in the love and the depth of the combining of all of our energies and the love that has increased with each time we come together, each time we speak of who we are and what we want to bring to good of the whole. So I just want to say it was a magnificent time, and I can't wait until the next time. And much love to everyone. I'm complete.
Hi, this is Linda Lou, sitting next to June. I just want to follow that feeling of fullness and wholeness and connection and love and laughter and joy. To be in the physical presence, in the energetic presence of our growing family. It's very special to meet beyond the little squares that we have on our Zoom call. And every experience was just felt like a delight, even through that tension that we had. What did we call that? Which really wasn't it. The resistance, whatever it was, there was just this thread of being held by love, no matter what. That we were each accepted and seen and heard for who we are, exactly as we are, how we are in the moment, which is felt very validating, very empowering, and so grateful to be in this whole, for the good of the whole, in our wholeness, in our holiness. So just reaching out, we keep driving further away towards the airport, and we know where we are spread around the country, and just to know that this bubble of love can expand so far and wide that we're never really separated ever. So I love you all. I'm complete.
As you say that, I just want to presence that right now, Grace and Kathy are up in a plane, and I think John Fitzgerald is up in a plane. So I'll just bring them into our circle here as they fly home with this home frequency. Yeah. I'm complete.
So this is Stacy. Stacy, you have to come. Oh, can you guys hear? Yeah. Hi. You gotta be loud. Hi, everybody. So what I'm present to is a saying. When I think about this group and our world and our universe, and the saying is something like, "It has been written in the stars." You know, it's that it's already happened. And we are that expression of it's happening, and yet it's already happened, and yet we are so also the impulse of co-creating it even more and beyond. And to me, that I think sums up this this retreat or whatever it exactly is called. And to be continued in the field as the pulsations are going out to the world, because as we are a collective body, the field and the waves are penetrating through the roots of the earth and being felt by the planet, the devas, the angels, the invisibles, and all worlds. Because we have come from our hearts to gather as the whole for the good of the whole. So of course it's heard and seen and felt everywhere, in every place on this planet, bringing peace and love. And as we gather as a whole, there is a magic beyond what we know and imagine, no matter what happens with the goodness of our hearts. So I just acknowledge all of us in that field for everything we hold and everything we are, and for landing here and being here and choosing, yes, the will to live and the will to be here, and the power and strength of the love that we are the container holding the whole for the whole that is already written. And as we orchestrate and move through the creative impulse and the processes, allowing for the emergence to continue to be bloomed in the most beautiful, exquisite bouquet we could ever imagine. And bringing in all the elements of the water and the earth and the fire and the metal and the air and the plants and the animals and the insects, and all of us being sentient and invisible, and our star beings, and we are all one in this inclusion. And as we tap into this coherent field of the resident's heart, all we feel is the heart of the one.
Hallelujah.
Hi, this is June again. I just wanted to say what Wowza and I talked about when we went to bed last night. And we were asking what was the high point for us in the retreat. And we both came to exactly the same place. And that was the depth of the resonance that allowed us to go through any resistance. That place where so many groups break down when everyone isn't in agreement. And it was just such a beautiful example of what resonance is about and what the love that's found in there that allows everything. And so I just wanted to bring that back into the group and again say thank you so much, and I'm complete.
Freehand. Who is driving the car? Who's driving the car, Kate?
Zoom cards with her.
This is Sharon in New Jersey, and in there with you in your hearts. And I just love everything that's been said. You just captured that beautifully. So I just wanted to add, I was able to be on a couple of the calls, and I really felt connected all weekend with the experience that you were having there. And for me, it was both incredibly expansive and very grounding at the same time. So I just want to extend such appreciation for being able to connect in the way that I did, and for the ongoing connection that we all have, and feeling this just spread but deepen. I really love the roots that you're talking about, and I feel that that's new in my experience, this deepening of the roots, that most of the time my spiritual orientation is up and out, and right now it's really going down and in. So embodying and deepening and grounding and holding and expressing, all of those wonderful things. So thank you so much. I love everyone, and next year I'm going to be there. How that's going to go. I'm complete.
Good morning, everyone. This is Karen in Costa Rica. The bubble she talked about extends all the way down into Central America. I wish I could have been with you more. I didn't receive the schedule emails or things, but I always have to assume that if I'm meant to be somewhere, everything shows up. And many other things happened this weekend. So I think that that was what I was supposed to be focused on. Although I did get to be there for your first resonance, which was very nice. I've been listening to everyone talk about this, and it's been triggering memories of other times I've attended things and bringing up things within me. So I thank you all. It's been awesome being even just a little bit a part of this, and hearing what you've all been encountering, and looking forward to seeing where it leads everyone. for the good of the whole, or as it comes through to me, for the good of the all. And so thank you for the blessing of being here, and I look forward to seeing where your spirit and the field takes us.
This is Dina. I'm feeling such gratitude to see and feel and be in this emergent field that we are consciously creating. It's ecstasy. It's the home frequency. It is our true being embodied and expressed and coalescing. This is our PowerPoint. Here we are, and wholeness is manifesting. I'm complete.
Ooh. So for those people that are part of our mentoring stewards, and all of you are, and those that are listening, we will be sharing some of the videos from this weekend, from this retreat. So you will get to deepen into the presencing of some of the experiences that we've had here, some of the beautiful wisdom elders that shared their voices, Andrew Harvey, Jude Caravan, Gil Agnew, and Shelley Ostroff, and Alexander Laszlo. We invite you to, a big part of our experience was really deepening into the vitality code and codes for a healthy earth. Whole systems shift. And we invite you to go to codes.earth and discover that for yourself. Vitality code, there's a beautiful video that we shared. Just a short video that really holds the essence of the expression of this retreat as we cultivate this ethos of wholeness. And know that we all belong. The good of the whole, and the good of the whole belongs to everyone. And there is just the experience of stewardship together as a collective in love, experiencing, expressing, and embodying wholeness. And that we will continue on these Wednesday calls, the mentoring steward call, the community call, to really co-mentor, even more so, co-mentor and strategize sacred action together as an experience. I think that was something that really began to pop in this presencing of everyone, was that that experience of that love coming, that sacred action coming from the resonance that we all were always choosing to return to, that return to wholeness as a collective, as a community. So we invite you to participate in that if you're listening and if you're on the call. So yeah, we're all on the journey together, and with so much gratitude to Julie and Kevin and their family for allowing this retreat to happen. Really deep gratitude, and I can feel that from everyone. And to the inspiration of Barbara Marx Hubbard that brought many of us together to allow this field to now expand beyond and into conscious evolution as it's happening at the edge of itself right here, right now, as each one of us are becoming these resident stewards. And I will say, just for the moment, resident leaders, that you can take that on and to know that you're supported in your vision, your passion, and as us as a co-creative, vibrational, the womb, being in the womb of the mother together, the womb of that tree together. So with that, we love you, and some of us are going to now prepare to move on as well and support the remodeling of this room back so others can, now they're going to get to taste the felt sense of this experience in this house. We've raised the vibration, and we love you, we love you, we love you, and let's all end with a collective yum, and then with the
Yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum.